The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, "In that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable."
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Anthony Davis. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Green in at the 4 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. And it's Green missing. Durant against Davis. Durant, the pass to Morant. Over Middleton. Morant, no good. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Ibaka. And here's Minnesota now. And here's Morant. Durant with it. And too long on the shot. Green finds Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. He had 25 points in his last game. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Ibaka with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Davis with a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo against Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
That one misses. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again. Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Got it.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Ibaka. Outside Anunoby. Ibaka with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Middleton outside, three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant, the pass to Durant. Outside Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Fades back. Here's Morant. No good there. And Indiana will come the other way.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Green, the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Anunoby. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. The 11-footer. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Middleton against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you'd need almost the whole team to lift.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, BA. I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Good on both. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Now here's Morant. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Durant with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Green. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
Really good touch from Green right there, making the floater look real easy.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Clock is at 3. Davis hits. Davis has got 5.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Morant finds Durant. Antetokounmpo up top. Checked by Davis. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Anunoby for 3. That one no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity, was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Halliburton's checked in for Anunoby. Outside Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Durant's shot is off. Porter against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. Davis a screen from about 19. Middleton, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Outside Porter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Ja Morant picks one up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Najee, he's checked in for Ibaka. Avdia comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's DiVincenzo in for Morant. That one's off.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
And he's good on the second. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Durant, and that's good from 17 feet.
Well, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
McGee, a screen on DiVincenzo. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Halliburton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Durant, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Outside
Gilgeous-Alexander. Martin outside. There's the triple. Avdia pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Durant. There's the three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Najee. Here's Durant. Over Clarkson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 6 points.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
Off with the layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Clarkson outside. Pass to McGee. With the 10-footer. Minnesota with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Indiana lead.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Clarkson. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Golden State. Halliburton outside. The shake. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
That free throw no good. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
That one drops. He ties it up.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now here's McGee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Here's DiVincenzo. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Halliburton. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by Indiana. Martin outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. And now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Durant for 3. And they get it back. Halliburton's got an open look. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin outside to the inside. Outside Durant. Over Green. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Indiana Pacers. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Timberwolves shooting poorly at only 28% on the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. We've got Javonte Green. Chris Middleton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Davis, and it's Porter in at the three. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Ibaka. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And an Obi for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Davis has got his sixth rebound on the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Ibaka. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Davis rejected by Antetokounmpo. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first one falls. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Middleton from the outside. They get it again. Davis. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Clarkson. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Davis. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Halliburton, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Morant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Halliburton on the wing. Off target from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer is up. Middleton sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Ibaka finds Morant from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Green, a screen. Here's Middleton. High quality look as he sinks it. Middleton's got 5 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Halliburton, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And Clark, Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did, despite being moved near the trading deadline. I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's, for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Middleton passes to Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
That free throw good from Davis.
When you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Both free throws good from Davis. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Morant, the pass to Anunoby. Halliburton with the ball. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Now here's Green. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Halliburton outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Clarkson. Another miss by Minnesota.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 6.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And Minnesota calls time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Davis with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Porter's shot is off. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Middleton on the wing, hounded by Morant. For 3. Middleton, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Morant finds Ibaka. Halliburton outside. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Morant. Takes the three. Drills it from deep. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Here's Middleton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Morant outside. And they'll get another chance. Ibaka, the pass to Halliburton. Goes back up. Back to Ibaka. Fires the three. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Najee, he's checked in for Ibaka. Avdia comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's DiVincenzo in for Ja Morant. Durant's shot is off.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Outside, Green. Davis with a screen on Durant. Green, the pass to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Green. Davis has got 15 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Martin. It's stolen by Green. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. From deep three-point range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. Fades. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Durant. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Davis with a screen on Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Portland Trailblazers.
This squad has been playing well here at home, and this is exactly the sort of momentum they want to take with them as they head out for this set of road contests.
McGee, he's checked in for Indiana. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Green against Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Clarkson's checked in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Indiana shooting a decent 42% in the second. Shoots off the step back, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
1:56 left in the second period. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe, but that has not been the story in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's DiVincenzo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Najee. Four on the clock. From the line. Off the left rim and out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Now McGee. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, DiVincenzo. On the wing, Durant. Over Green. That's good from Durant. On the assist by DiVincenzo. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
A nice shot by McGee.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Najee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Some changes for Minnesota. Ibaka, he's checked in for Najee. And it's Ja Morant in for Avdia. DiVincenzo, no good on the free throw.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And that one misses. Durant against Green. Durant on the attack. Over Green. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 14 points.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, the Pacers out in front, delivering the blowout. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when.
All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And here are the Timberwolves. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Anunoby in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Nice shot by Durant.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make. You know, in Ibaka's case, his explosiveness turned into reliability. Entering the league, he was really a raw athlete. Now he's a polished, consistent, and willing mentor to the younger guys. That's valuable on a championship caliber team.
So it's Minnesota now. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. And Ibaka helps set the table for a trend. Bigs who can protect the rim and stretch the floor.
And, you know, B.A., those types of guys are getting drafted higher than ever. They bring great value with the versatility that they offer at both ends of the floor. They're getting big money in free agency, too. It's a good time to be a stretch big. I wish I could go back to the future and cash in on some of that cheese. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sinks it from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Anunoby. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morant with the bucket.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 25.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Middleton. Pass to Davis. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And Minnesota calls time here. All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. The 4th spot held by Ja Morant, and of course Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, got that one up quick. Durant's got 19 points.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside Morant. Pass to Anunoby. There's the three. Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Porter. And here's Middleton, hounded by Morant. From 8 feet, Ja Morant grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Durant, lets the three fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Morant. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. He can't hit that time. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Nails it from 3. Middleton's got 8.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Durant. Green covering. Durant, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Porter, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Middleton, hounded by Morant. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Davis. 10 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Morant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ibaka with it. He's guarded by Porter. Durant with it to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Green with the ball. Davis with a screen on Morant. Green, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Pass to Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Right side Durant. They double team Durant. Over Green. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 24 points.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 27. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Morant finds Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Najee, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Durant. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Middleton. Davis with a screen on Halliburton to the inside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Middleton passes to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Durant with it. 28 points for him. And yep, it's good. Durant's got 30.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ibaka, he's checked in for Najee. I got him. Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. Martin with the bucket. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Morant, the pass to Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the 9-footer. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, Minnesota.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
The first free throw is good. Avdia, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Ja Morant, so hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And the Pacers' shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Martin on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Antetokounmpo against Gafford. Shot from 12. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 33 points for him. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander double teamed. Here's Martin. No good on the three. Minnesota shooting just about 43% on the third. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Takes a step back. Picked it. Outside, DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
6th in assists, and I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And you look at their rim protection overall, it's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Davis on him. Avdia from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Middleton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with the block. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Four on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Pacers running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on their bodies down there. Let's take them all away. Let's take them all away. And when we get it, let's run. Let's run. Let's get out.
And Coach Carlisle appreciating the hustle on the glass, loving the effort there.
Not wanting to waste any time after grabbing rebounds, Coach Carlisle wants his team to push the pace.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Pacers, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Daniel Gafford is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Porter in at the small forward position.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Avdia can't get it to go. Clarkson passes to Green. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Taylor's checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves shooting just 35% from the floor. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And he sinks the second. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Moving or shooting, Gilgeous-Alexander has such precision, able to quickly lock in his shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
First free throw is good. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Taylor. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Gafford. And Anunoby gets it to go.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, BA, first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Now here's Porter. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Taylor. Here's Najee. Shot clock at 6. Now DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Porter, the pass to Clarkson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Najee. He's guarded by Gafford. DiVincenzo on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
For three, DiVincenzo. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Taylor. Here's Najee. They set a pick. And an Obi for three. Porter pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
To the middle. Gafford passes to Porter. DiVincenzo with a steal. Now here's Anunoby. Puts up a three. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. The second effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And the first one at the line is good.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
Some changes for Indiana. Davis comes in for Gafford, and Chris Middleton is subbed in for Clarkson. Pass to Taylor to end the run. Sinks the tray.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Now Davis. Shoots a fadeaway. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. And an Obi for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Middleton. Green with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Middleton, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Porter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5, and the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Davis. From 6 feet away, and that one's long. The Timberwolves have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Outside Anunoby. Durant, the pass to DiVincenzo. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 56 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Durant. Can't get it to drop, so Indiana will take it the other way. Green, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Durant. Porter with the steal. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Davis. And finished off by Davis.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. And an Obi for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. To the inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Durant. DiVincenzo with a screen on Green. Shot on the wing. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
So smooth offensively, extremely smooth. Durant, easily one of the best scorers in NBA history.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Davis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Pacers.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's Najee. Outside Anunoby. Back to Najee for 3. Pure from three-point range.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Davis.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Avdia. For 3, Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with AD, and tonight you guys seemed locked in. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.